Don't do beverages, kids.
At least not until you're old enough. And then do them
You're old enough,
responsibly.
Yeah, do beverages responsibly, kids. Or
What?
adults. Do beverages responsibly, adults. Kids don't do beverages.
Or just don't do it.
True.
Silly kids. Beverages are for rabbits.
Instead, drink a bunch of energy drinks till you pass out.
That's not healthy either.
That's debatably worse than doing
like,
beverages.
Also,
is that not still doing beverages? Is that not? I mean, I feel like
don't.
It's the same
it's
category.
carbonation.
Remember, water is dangerous. You can drown, so don't drink water.
Just don't breathe, kids.
Yeah, just lay down and.
Oxygen is slowly killing you.
Yeah,
it's insane. You're
just,
slowly burning to death from the inside because of the Illuminati's oxygen.
It's statistically proven that anyone who breathes oxygen has died.
Yeah, they're gonna die.
1 second.
If you breathe oxygen, you're gonna die. It's statistics, man. 100% of people that breathe oxygen die.
Can I see myself? And oh, you could see me in Andrew's TV.
You know what the secret to a long life is? Statistically, the secret to a long life is birthdays. Studies have shown that people who have more birthdays live longer.
So, we are without a member.
Welcome. Yeah, we're missing somebody. Does anybody know what it is?
We lost a finger.
We're all missing something here. Does anybody really?
Ethan Winters, where are you?
He lost multiple fingers though.
Oh, so his whole family's gone. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is because of Senior's birthday. So the fingers have all gathered elsewhere. Well, two of them anyway. Two of the fingers have gathered for a peace rally somewhere.
They're trying to make a hand.
They'd have to travel up north to get the rest of the family. Anyway, you get the three of us, so this is going to be terrible. You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't host. Dennis hosts these things.
I'm a floating head, so
I normally just pop
the only thing of
things.
Kevin that exists is the neck and the head. The rest of it is a figment of his own imagination.
Yes.
True facts. Do you at least have a list of topics, Mr.
Yeah,
I don't.
Mr. Host? Really? You did not even come to...
You're
not even enough to have a list of topics.
Listen, you're the topic man, though. You always come up with everything to talk about.
Me?
Even on the weeks that Dennis is here, you're the one that makes the topics list.
We could talk about.
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I know nothing about it.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. He asked if I wanted like a whatever Microsoft Word document or something about like a bunch of things. I'm like, no, I'll figure it out.
No, it'll be fine.
We'll just we'll wing it.
Wow.
So Destiny, right?
Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
Neither do I. I haven't played in forever.
I think Vault the Glass is out now. Maybe.
I think it's next.
There's something about fallen babies.
Yeah, they have like fallen babies now. They have plushies for them too.
There's plush. Okay, maybe
they look like the baby from Ice Age. No, like that baby thing. That's what I saw.
I saw a meme with one of the babies on one of the snipers' back. Is like kill him or something like that.
Like I want to play just to see the babies. He already saw them.
I want to play just for Vault of Glass whenever that pops, because then I'll be like, "Yay! Feel like I'm having fun again."
I think that's next week.
Yeah.
I saw something about the 22nd though. Like they were revealing something. I don't know. It's weird to be on a Saturday.
Yeah, don't they usually do stuff on Tuesdays?
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah. Pretty hyped for Biomutant though. That looks like a fun game.
Yeah, I've been.
I haven't heard of it,
It's a open
but
world.
I don't
single
follow
player.
any of the news. So
It's like a post-apocalyptic world where you're like a mutated animal or something like that. I don't know. It reminds me of Breath of the Wild, kind
It's
of.
like you're like a raccoon.
Yeah.
Looks interesting. I don't think I'd play it.
I don't know. I like those kind of games.
You also like the freaking Returnal game.
Which I can't play.
Crazy difficult.
Andrew, send me your PlayStation. Actually, probably could just ask my brother to borrow his at some point. I think he has it.
Not even past the first boss. The first boss is difficult. I don't even know how many there are.
I have no idea. Should try playing Binding of Isaac. It's a type game like that, but
No,
it's also
I'm good.
difficult.
I'm good.
It's not
I've
as
seen it.
difficult though.
I'm good. I don't want to die.
But we can co-op.
No.
And I'll just carry you.
What's the point of playing?
what game is it? Sorry, I'm trying to find other gaming news since somebody didn't bring a list.
I
Of
got
anything
it.
For us to
I
talk
got
about.
it. I'm just looking back at
He's
old things.
got it.
I usually send Dennis everything that I find. So like I'll just look back through our messages.
Apparently people are cheating in Outriders.
I
Ow.
didn't hear that.
Oh yeah, people are making guns that do millions of damage. Kind of like how Borderlands modded weapons are working, you know? People are
So
doing
they're-
that in Outriders.
Are they modding it or are they breaking the
From-
game mechanics in order to?
No, they're
make
actually
stupid.
modding weapon. Like there was a sniper that had like
That's-
10 million damage.
That's not so much. I mean, PvP, that's cheating.
Well, yeah.
PvE, it's not really cheating. It's just modding.
But
like-
the thing is, people are giving those like doing it for other. They can do it to other people. So you can be in a lobby with someone cheating and they can mod your weapon. Because people on console are getting modded stuff apparently, which obviously not really possible.
Yeah, speaking of Outriders, I was playing the other day, and we'd already finished the stuff on like our main characters, Dennis and I, and so I hopped on my other higher character, my Techno. They super underpowered him. Like they nerfed him big time.
Did they nerf the technos?
Yeah,
I knew that was coming.
they
And
were
I was
so
enjoying
OP.
my techno as long as I could because, good lord, man, you could just mow them down with that techno. You wanted to play solo, play techno. You didn't have to worry about anything.
Can't do that anymore.
Wow,
You,
I mean, you still have to strategize, but
you barely earn any health now from shooting anything, like it normally was. And then the cryo turret that we use, it doesn't freeze them anymore. Like it doesn't shoot bullets that freeze anymore. It's just an area effect.
Really?
that's why it was a cryo turret, though. Was
Well, no, I don't know if it was like a glitch or something or a bug.
At that point, just change the weapon. Just change the ability because you've just taken everything that it did, everything it was named for, away.
Well, apparently there's a whole damage scaling issue right now too. Like damage is not doing what it's supposed to.
Definitely not for the Techno.
Yeah.
It
And
was
it was
so
all
bad.
after they removed the golem bug that I was using a lot because that thing was OP, but it's broken now.
Yeah, I rage quit. Couldn't do it.
I haven't gotten back on and played it forever. Actually, you know what I've been playing recently?
Skyrim.
Skyrim.
I've seen you on
It always
How many rabbits you
comes
got?
back to Skyrim.
I'm actually gonna start doing that for my streams soon because I actually want to finish it. I never finished it when I played it. I got close to the end and just didn't finish. And I never even seen any of the DLC, so I finally get to do that. But I was playing Darksiders for my streams, and then that game crashed on me at like the same exact part, so I can't get past it. It's
Weird.
stupid. Dead Space did the same thing for me, and I'm really sad.
Which one? First one?
Yeah, like there was a door that it was The door was clearly you could walk through it, but there was just a barrier. I tried uninstalling the game and everything, and it's still there.
Weird.
It's burned into the save file.
Well, no, I think I restarted the game too.
Old school game problems.
I've mainly been grinding RuneScape.
He's talking about old school game problems. I can't believe that's even still alive.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know what it looks like nowadays. Like I was never on it, but I knew people that played it.
Oh, it looks amazing. Because they have RS3, which is like.
Is it still top down?
It's top down, but of course you can like move, so you're like behind view and everything.
Wow.
But the graphics are a lot better. But they also have old school RuneScape, which is like classic, all polygonal people. And
Polygonal.
Yeah.
Polygonal.
No, it's polygonal.
You're looking for is polygonal.
Polygonal
sounds. I'm not going to tell you what polygonal sounds like. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. And that's where we're leaving it. But
you're looking polygonal. So in other news, get off that subject.
Like, let's move away from that before Jason says something else.
I can see your mouth just opening like,
it's like,
let's not do it.
Nope, let's not. Let's leave it. He's got another one. He can't resist it. Let's move on.
So I don't know.
What is in the gaming news recently, since you've got stuff up on your phone?
People aren't happy with Sony right now. Which people
nobody's ever happy with Sony. What'd they do now?
Instead of releasing more consoles, which they can't really do because of the shortage that's going on, they released new controller colors. So they have Midnight Black, which they should have released with the console, and then
the controller for the thing you can't play.
Pretty much. That's why people were pissed.
Of course.
You know what? We can't release any more of the consoles right at the moment. We're having some troubles with that. We're going to catch up. But in the meantime, just to apologize to all of you, here's some stuff for the people who've already got what they wanted.
What's annoying for me is I played Final Fantasy VII on the PS4, the remake. But the new version for the PS5 is going to have extra content and a whole new like story DLC that I can't even play because I don't have a PS5. Which is dumb because they're not releasing it on PS4.
Yeah, every day I kind of look at comments from people saying they don't have a PS5, and I feel extremely lucky to have this.
Yeah.
Because it took me 2 days of searching through websites just to even find one. I didn't even find it either.
Ridiculous.
I should have just offered to buy my dad's before he sold it.
And I would have gotten the Series S, but I had money issues.
Wait, he's already bought and sold a 5?
No, because there was nothing out in the game when the thing came out. So he was like, whatever.
So?
I don't think
Did he at least get his money back or turn a profit on it?
Oh, yeah, he turned a profit on it.
Okay.
People are still buying them for like $700 or $800. Yeah, just because they want ridiculous.
It. But it's like, I'm not going to pay these scalpers to do that. No. I'm not going to, enable that kind of business model.
Is there still a graphics card shortage?
Oh, yeah.
Supposedly. NVIDIA said something about...
You know what it is, right?
Superconductors.
It's scalpers.
Well, that too.
It's scalpers. It's scalpers and miners.
Oh yeah.
There was one story I read months ago. Someone found an entire truck that was stolen, full of 30 series NVIDIAs.
Oh wow!
It's just a truck full of them.
A couple months ago as well, someone found people who stole graphics cards. It was literally just pirates. They stole graphics cards, tried to steal them on a boat.
That just sounds funny.
Like,
I don't even care if they got away with it at that point. Just put it on the media.
The days where they steal your barrels of spice and rum.
Now they're stealing our graphics cards.
They need to start putting cannons on merchant ships again. Because I want to see you. I want to see you go fight the freaking crate ship that's got some big old. What's the caliber? What's the battleship the freaking that big around round?
Big boys. I can't think of it either, but it shoots tracer rounds, and like remember every 10th round is a tracer, and all it is just red tracers going out constantly.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Have you ever seen like a battleship shoot?
Not in real life.
Well, like a video of it though?
No. I've seen it in the movie Battleship.
Well, that's a movie.
It's also Michael's.
Yeah. It's
Michael
a 406, a 16-inch round. Yeah, I want to see you rob the container ship that's firing 16-inch diameter chunks of steel at you. Diameter, radius. What do they base that off of?
Apparently, they have electromagnetic railguns on ships now.
Yeah. But we're a gaming channel, so other than talking about pirates stealing,
let's talk about Sea of Thieves. It's more pirates stealing.
That season should be ending next month.
You don't see that on Sea of Thieves.
I got my barrel hide. That's about it.
We haven't done anything.
We haven't played it. I thought about solo, like going solo on it for a bit, but I was like, I'm just gonna get taken out the moment I get any loot.
Yeah, it's hard to play solo in that game now. Like when it first came out, I didn't have a lot of people to play with. I had like one other person, and then Dennis when he eventually came on. Because at the time he was working his job at the whatever store it was, and so I just had one other person to play with, and I was only playing that in Rocket League. I think I was still playing Fortnite at the time.
Oof.
So I was literally just playing 3 games, and I didn't have a job. I wasn't at school at the time, so like I was just sitting at home, and I just played solo sloop adventures for like hours on end. I did all the Tall Tales solo, every single one of them.
Yeah,
it's difficult.
I don't want to sail those seas solo.
No, it's stupid nowadays because everyone sees you, whether you're a sloop or a galleon, and they just instantly think kill, kill, kill.
Well, it's because PvP is fun. Like, I enjoy PvP. If I see someone and I'm like, they probably have loot, I'll go after them if I don't have anything.
If I don't have anything, yeah, but like
you're
the
carrying... people I don't like on those games.
I mean, it's a pirate game. You got to steal stuff.
Hey,
if I'm
pirates
like
band together.
chests,
Haven't you seen the movies? Pirates don't fight pirates. Pirates fight naval officers.
The only people I don't mess with is merchants, because merchants are innocent. I have a code. I don't mess with merchants.
That's his pirate code.
Exactly. Everyone else is
You
free
must
game.
be the poorest pirate in the planet.
Well, like, I'm talking about merchants.
Because that was most of who pirates hit.
Well, I hit...
We're civilian merchant ships. With low armament.
If I can just hit an Athena run or a Gold Hoarders that just finished the vault, I'm going to get more loot that way.
Loot.
Get all that loot. No, what's that one pirate game? Skull and Bones? That got delayed to to 2023 or something like that.
Skull and Bones?
Skull and Bones, I think.
There was
Ubisoft?
I knew there was another pirate game coming out. I didn't know the name of it. Wasn't there like Black Sails or something? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Like a weird off-brand.
Yeah, it's an Ubisoft. Skull and Bones.
Is it Ubisoft? I couldn't remember if it was Square or Ubisoft.
It wouldn't be Square Enix.
You never know, man. I mean, they made a Marvel game. Outriders. I never expected them to make games like that. Like Destiny-style games.
I think the closest before that they made would probably be Just Cause.
Even that, though, that was more of an open world.
Interesting.
What, Skull and Bones? It looks pretty sick. Like, it looks like...
No, I got distracted by another one. New World.
Oh, yes, New World.
What's that?
It's a MMO.
Yeah, it's made by Amazon, apparently, which I didn't even know.
Oh, is that the one?
People are really angry right now about it.
Did they
'Cause it
cancel
was
Lord of the
supposed
Rings to
release
make
last
that?
year, and
People are really angry about New World right now, though, because they posted that they were going to introduce cosmetics like as a thing, which is fine. But then after that, later down the line, if the game's been out, like microtransaction cosmetics, they're going to release boosts, like XP boosts and stuff, for real money. And people
but
were
the game's not
pissed.
even out yet, is it?
No, not
No,
yet.
August 31st.
But they announced it.
So they've already pissed off the fan base by saying, "Hey, we're gonna milk you for all the cash you're worth,
Exactly. Dude.
and we're gonna make all you hard grinder players so pissed off that all these people, these rich kids, can come in with daddy's money and just show you up."
That's kind of the situation that WoW is having right now, because their new expansion's coming out in June.
Well, it's because of how old WoW is, though. Like,
Yeah.
honestly,
But
I know everybody loves WoW, but they should either make a new game or let it die, because
Well-
it won't get better. It'll just keep deteriorating into more of that. Hey, you'll give us more money. Well,
the
will
problem.
you give us money for this? Will you
The
give us
problem
money
that-
for this? Go ahead.
The problem.
Will you give us money for this? No, seriously, go ahead.
The problem WoW is having is that their new expansion for the classic one is coming out, but all the work that people put into their recent classic characters, they can't transfer over, and they have to pay $35 just to transfer even one character over.
Wait, what?
If you want to keep all your progress from the original classic, you have to pay $35 to transfer your character onto their new servers. And all your progress, all your loot and everything. Otherwise, they make you
That's
start
just straight extortion.
they make you start a whole new character from level, I think
Wait,
it's they're doing the
What
58
expansion
thing,
are they releasing?
the Burning Crusade.
For Classic. But
Yeah.
you can't make your character on Classic go into the next expansion.
Nope.
What? That's
just straight extortion. There's no other way around that.
even though
Well,
at one point you probably already bought Burning Crusade.
I think they are giving that for free again, like with the whole membership thing. But to pay for just one character is not right.
Wait. So it's a free to download expansion.
If you're paying for the monthly membership or annual, with semi-annual, I don't know.
I forgot this was WoW. You're already paying
Yeah.
for the upkeep and updating of the damn game.
But they're making you
It's
spend more money.
It's still one of the biggest MMOs worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, hey, by the way, and this is exactly what I just interrupted you to say, though. Is you'll still pay us? We've been making this. It's been forever, man. Will you pay us for this? What about this? Can we get away with this? It's South Park syndrome. It's just gotten to the point where they don't care anymore. They're just seeing what they can get away with. They're just like, really? You'll pay for that? What about this? You pay for this? Can we give you the content, tell you it's free, even though you're already paying us, and then make you pay us for you to possibly use it in the way that you want to use it? Yeah? Oh, great. No, this is fantastic.
Yeah, that's why I stick to
Screw
the
you.
two MMOs, RuneScape and Final Fantasy XIV. They're all just playing with their wireless headset.
This is why you don't get wires.
Send me money.
No wires. Yeah, I'm not doing that because these are expensive.
These weren't exactly cheap. I mean, they're not the most expensive you can get, but
You just spilled the cat food on the bed.
Kevin,
What?
focus up. I know your fiance's back there distracting you, but over here we're making the contents.
Really?
Yes.
No, but I mean
What?
that always happens. That always happens with old MMOs, though. Is they just they get to a point where they don't care anymore. They don't care about the content they're making, they're just gonna give you something and see if you'll pay them for it.
I mean, they're already.
Well, I mean, before when MMOs came out, it was like, hey, we need your subscription to keep our services online. Now it's all about making as much profit as possible
for as little work.
Exactly.
For as little in return. They just want as much as they can possibly get for as little in return, and it's insane.
Yeah.
You're gonna kill that cat.
What?
I don't know. Oh, it wasn't even. I thought she was mad at the cat.
No, she's mad at. Well, I mean, the cat's probably the result of her headset going out, considering the cat likes pulling the cord and ripping it out.
Oh, it's like my cart pushers.
What?
We had the other carpenters in my work kept pulling the plug on the machine we use, and so they pulled the cables out of the plug.
Oh.
So we couldn't charge it. So we are hand pushing carts for like 2 days because they're careless.
Wait, they wouldn't. How does that thing plug in? Does it have a cord that comes out of the back of it and plugs into the wall, or do you plug a double-headed extension cord into it?
Out of the back.
Sure.
So there's a cord that like extends out of the back.
Says the person who got a headset.
And the wire broke where the wall plugs into.
From the plug, like. Oh wait. Weird example. Okay. Plug, wire.
Yeah. The plug that goes into the wall, the wire ripped off of it. And you didn't have a machine. And you didn't have a machine for how long?
About 2 or 3 days.
That is a 5-minute fix. At most. That's if you freaking lollygag about it.
I don't know how to fix it.
No, but it's just like they have on-site maintenance and mechanical staff.
Not on site. They come to the store. But even then, like if it took them 2 or 3 days to fix it.
Normal maintenance doesn't do anything though for that kind of stuff. Like they literally call people in.
Mm-hmm. I was there with my manager. I literally stood there as my managers called the company to make sure it was getting fixed. Because sometimes you'll tell them something and they just won't call, and they'll just leave it broken for weeks.
That just irritates me.
What irritates me about it is they won't even, if you know how to fix it, they won't even let you do it.
I
wouldn't have said anything. Knowing all of that, I would not have said a thing. And then my manager comes to me later, like, did you do this? Did you fix this? I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. It's great that somebody did something, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Because I have a habit of knowing where blind spots and cameras are. Not because I'm up to anything, just because I'm ADHD and like I'll just be looking around all the time and just like, oh hey, there's a camera. Oh hey, there's a camera. Hey, you know what? Those two cameras don't see this spot right here.
It's like someone tried to hand me $100 tip a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, I can't accept this. It's right in front of a camera.
we know all about the old man and his $100 tip. Unfortunately, it was on like two or three podcasts ago.
Unfortunately,
if you guys don't know the story, go back a couple podcasts, you'll find it.
Speaking of stories, I had a new one. I'm sure Dennis wanted me to tell because he wanted to be here to tell it. His point of view is probably better than mine. We were going out one night this week or I guess last week, to get some pizza, and he was like, hey, let's stop by Subway. I still want to spend like these last few dollars on a gift card. So we bought some cookies. But disregarding all of that, before we even got outside, we opened the door and be like, oh, it's raining hard. It was like pouring down. So I looked at him. I unlocked the car. I said, we got 20 seconds before it auto locks. So
20 seconds.
Yeah, my car auto locks if it doesn't if no doors open within the time.
I love how you have it down to like the time that it takes. We got 20 seconds. Let's go.
It's roughly, but yeah, I said we got 20 seconds. So I bolted to the car. He just walked there. I don't like rain.
It's just like I see a whole little short film in my head. It's just the two of you standing at the counter having your little conversation, just kind of floating camera looking down at you guys. You guys come around, you get to the front. Things get dramatic. It zooms in on you guys. Beep, beep. We got 20 seconds. You take off running, side view camera of the crosswalk. You run past, and then just he slowly.
Anytime it pans to Andrew, it's epic action music.
Yeah.
It's like
And then
elevator
it's
music.
back to. Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, we were going
This
to the
is how
car.
an ADHD mind works, by the way.
So I'm here rushing to the car. He's walking slowly. He managed to still open the door before me, not because I didn't get there first, but because I opened my door and tried to jump in my car because there was a puddle right where the door was. I completely missed the car. I may or may not have fallen into the puddle back first. It was like, Jason, you know this house, right? There's a bunch of rocks right there, and I'm like close to the road, so that hurt my back. I couldn't move my arm for a good 2 minutes. My back was soaking wet.
Coming out of the house?
Yeah.
I thought this was coming out of the Walmart and the Subway.
No, this is coming
somewhere
out of the
along
house.
your story. I got the wrong way around. That is great. We have to make a skit out of this. This is becoming a skit.
Dude, we were in the
It's
car.
just gonna be you it's just gonna be you Bo Duke style sliding across the hood, land it. Beep, beep. You gotta jump in and just at the last second. Just
I still
just
held on to the
Mario
door.
music. Just make the pose.
I was still holding on to the door as I fell.
I'm making this a skit. I'm getting together later in the next couple of weeks with you and Dennis, who are making this a skit.
But I fell and instantly got back up. I get in the car. He noticed me very last second that I wasn't in the car yet, and he's like, "Did you fall?" I'm like, "Yeah." We were sitting in the car, we didn't go anywhere. I didn't even start the car or anything. We were sitting there laughing for a good 5 minutes straight.
Good job.
Dennis,
Dennis,
when you're watching
dying.
this and editing, get the cameras ready. Find some, because we don't have any right now. Find some cameras. We're doing a thing.
Yeah, that was a fun night.
That's all right.
I think that's the same night we watched the new Blair Witch too, because he wanted to watch that again.
Well, it
You
just
got me to
reminds
watch
me. I was going into, ironically, my chiropractors of all places, and this was a while ago, but it was pouring down rain. So I get into the parking lot, about time for my appointment. I'm like, all right, let's do this. Take my sandals off and put them in my hand, flying through the parking lot. I got some long legs. I'm not a great runner, so I'm not going as fast as I could if I knew how to actually run. But I got long legs, so I'm moving. I hit the fire lane. And apparently, they had asphalted over some old paint. And it was, when I say slick, I mean it was slick. No friction left to it. Slid, you talk about stubbing your toe. Barefoot, kicked the concrete curb at speed. Full weight behind it. My foot went forward, my butt went backwards, just full freaking donkey kicked this freaking curb, and then still landed on my backside and messed up my whole back.
Ooh.
I walk in, and the receptionist, because she's right behind the window, she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, I'm fine. My toe's gonna be purple by the time I get home, but I'm fine. It'll be okay. My toe's gonna grow 4 sizes and turn purple," and it actually did. I had to call out of work for the next 2 days because I couldn't put my shoe in my boot, or my shoe in my boot. I could not put my foot inside of my boot for 2 days because my freaking big toe was swollen up so big. Oh. So Andrew, you didn't mess yourself up that bad, and that's what's important. And don't run in the rain. You're better off getting wet.
But the thing is, I'm thinking of getting sick, because when I get sick, it's for a good 2 weeks. I
don't get sick.
I get sick once or twice a year, maybe. And
And
it's
when I
really
do
bad
get
when
sick-
I do.
when I do get sick, I go to sleep. And I just sleep for like 24 to 30 hours and I wake up fine. I wake up dehydrated and uncomfortable, but I wake up not sick anymore.
Ah. Like I have a good immune system, but not for rain.
It's
I-
not like
I
you.
love
It's
the
not like
rain.
you're catching anything out of the rain.
It's a cold.
No, the rain isn't carrying the germs.
No, it's carrying the bubonic plague.
Everything's carrying the bubonic plague.
We're just immune at this point.
Breaking news! Breaking news! Coronavirus now carrier for bubonic plague.
Put your mask back on.
Oh,
Viruses can't carry other viruses. That's not how it works.
But what
They
if
don't-
someone
they don't
named Virus is
travel.
carrying a virus? Would that be a
Why
virus?
would you
virus?
name
Yeah.
your child Virus?
No, virus.
How much
With
do
an F.
you hate your kid?
they expect you must expect your child to be an evil genius at that point or something.
Yeah.
I don't know about genius, but evil for sure.
No, she's an Elon.
Because
Elon.
coming from the genetics
Elon
where
Musk.
Virus was a good name, I don't think genius is really on the table.
Got something in my eye and it really hurts.
It's the virus, man.
It's the bubonic plague. You're a carrier.
Down
this
with
is
the
working
sickness.
So in other news,
I'm proud. I'm so proud. In other news, what's the news, boys?
Drek. I think it's named Drek from the MCU, part of the Guardians.
Drax.
Drax, that's what it was. I thought it was
Drax. Drax.
Okay,
Yeah.
then Drax from the MCU.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that can move so slowly you can't see him. Yeah. Cool guy. Very powerful.
Yeah, so apparently,
If you saw the way he killed that giant tentacle monster thing that was trying to steal the batteries, it was insane. Just cutting it from the inside instead of the outside. It was brilliant.
that's how you do it. Everyone knows you cut from the inside first.
Yeah, because if the skin's too thick on the outside, you just cut it from the inside because it's not as thick there.
Plus, you don't got things kind of
That's logic.
bugging you while you're doing it. But yeah.
So
continue.
anyways, anyways,
It was not supposed to drag on that long. It was supposed to help you segue into it, and you just sat there like staring at me, waiting for me to stop. I'm like, no, you're not supposed to wait for me to stop. You're supposed to continue with the thing, and then I will naturally peter off. Come on.
anyways, apparently he was offered a Fast and Furious role.
Oh yeah, Batista.
Yeah,
That's
Dave
who we're talking
Bautista.
about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but he turned it down simply because he wanted to actually make a Gears of War movie.
Yeah, dude, that would be cool.
Awesome, but also, isn't that actor bald usually?
I think so.
Batista? Yeah.
Why does Vin Diesel always and only want to work with buff bald guys in anything that he makes?
No. Paul
It's
Walker
just
wasn't
a
buff and
cast
bald.
Yes, but he wasn't running it when it was Paul Walker was around. Now Vin Diesel is running all of that. Like Vin Diesel is the only reason it's still being made. But the only people Vin Diesel wants to work with are buff bald guys.
Listen, he's insecure about
Buff
his hair
bald
not
guys,
being there,
Buff
you know?
bald guys and petite Latino chicks. Those are the only people that Vin Diesel wants to work with.
Wait. The new one has John Cena. He's not bald.
Wait, the new one has John Cena?
Yeah.
I didn't see him in that
Yeah,
whole movie.
he's in.
But then again, I didn't see the movie.
Well, no, it has a cameo.
Oh, the newest.
Oh, the
Yeah,
new
Fast
one.
9, Fast and Furious 9. The one's supposed to be going to space, apparently.
Okay, that doesn't surprise me that John Cena's in that. Though. I mean, he can't be doing too well. He just probably doesn't have any
Wait,
movies to be doing.
Have they really reached the point
They're going to
where
space.
Fast and Furious is going into space?
I think they only said it's like one scene, one or two scenes, but
What even
What?
is
fact
that movie series
The new
anymore?
Fast and
Like-
Furious movie?
It's supposed to be a movie about cars and like I don't know the
Space-
whole premise. but,
Oh
like,
my god.
I
They're going to
haven't
have
watched all of
Elon
them.
Musk shoot them into space in a car.
We're
all coming back together.
we're testing a car's flight. We're gonna send a Tesla with you. We're inventing flying cars. We need you to test it for us. We'll secretly disguise it as a movie. But
Oh, also, I just realized something. As funny as it was that Ryan Reynolds got Brad Pitt to play Vanisher or whatever his name was, I think it would have been so much more hilarious if he had got John Cena.
That would have been great.
Especially that the only scene that you actually see him when he's being electrocuted. Just imagine if you're watching the movie and he gets electrocuted and it's just suddenly John Cena and you go, wait a minute! Wait a minute! Especially catch him in such a way that he's twitching.
da, 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 da.
Just missed opportunity. That's all I'm saying.
Apparently, Hugh Jackman wants Wolverine to be in Deadpool 3.
He really wants to play Wolverine again. I think he likes.
No,
he likes.
he didn't want to.
Glenn.
He didn't want to play Wolverine again.
Well, the thing is, I
he's
think he
the
wants to
reason
play
they
it
stopped
for
making
Deadpool.
Wolverine. He wants to play it for Deadpool because of Ryan Reynolds. He wants to bring it back for Deadpool because he and Ryan Reynolds are buddies and he likes what Reynolds is doing. But no, he
Everyone's
got
friend with
so
Ryan
tired
Reynolds.
of doing that. He wanted to go back to his roots. Don't get him the wrong way. That's why he came out with like Greatest Showman almost immediately after that.
Mm-hmm.
The man is a classically trained Broadway actor. Like he's a singer and a proper artist. His career cannot be defined by Wolverine as much as we love him as Wolverine. And let's face it, the rest of those movies were words
Kinda
I won't
bad.
say on our Christian Minecraft server.
I didn't even see Logan.
Logan was good.
Logan wasn't
Logan
bad, yeah.
Logan was good. Logan was the redemption or a partial redemption for all the other weird, culturally inappropriate Japanese crap they did.
I wasn't a few. Like the X-Men is the one part of Marvel I'm not really a
It wasn't
huge
that
fan
bad.
of.
That was a little excessive. It wasn't really that bad, but they were pretty bad.
Like Dark Phoenix, the newer part of the X-Men stuff that came out. Like I wanted to see that because it looked decent, and it got like mixed reviews.
Yeah. What was the last like good X-Men movie?
Not Origins.
No. No.
And the last one I saw personally was First Class. That's when they were like having all the recruits, I think.
Wait, which one was Origin? Was Origin the one with Discount Deadpool?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Where his mouth was sewn shut.
Literally, the merc with the mouth with no mouth.
Yeah.
That wasn't Deadpool.
No.
I don't know how they thought they were going to get away with that.
Yeah, right though.
That had to be somebody, like, one of the people behind making it hated Deadpool. Like, they just hated everything about the character and the whole attitude and everything. It didn't fit their dark, edgy style. And they didn't like it, and they wanted their vengeance on it. Like, that was spiteful. I'm looking back at the other movies now. Yeah, like, I didn't really like the cast was pretty good, and it wasn't bad. I just didn't like the direction of the younger timeline. First Class, Days of Future Past.
Yeah. That was
I guess
really
I
good,
guess
though.
Apocalypse is on that too. Apocalypse was pretty good.
The animated stuff was really nice for X-Men. That stuff was awesome.
I won't try and sing it, but I can still hear
the
intro.
Yep, dude.
One of the most epic animated series intros of all time.
The Gambit was still my favorite out of the animated series. I don't know why. Just really like
I
it.
don't even remember that much of the show. Like, I know I watched it, at least some, but I don't remember that much of it.
What other news? What we got?
Yeah, come on, Andrew. Participate in the conversation.
I don't know anything about X-Men. Okay, it's my
Talk to us
least
about the X-Mans.
least watched Marvel series.
Who's your favorite X-Men?
I literally don't. Probably my favorite was the one. What's it? The girl that played Hunger Games. I forgot her name.
Okay,
The blue girl.
Blue girl. Oh,
She like turned invisible or something.
No.
played Hunger Games.
Yeah, she was the
What?
star of Hunger Games. What was her name?
Who did
Jennifer
she
Lawrence?
play?
Yeah. Wait. Was it Jennifer
Yeah,
Lawrence?
right? Yeah. The main chick in Hunger Games?
Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
remember what she played.
She played the blue girl. Don't know.
Oh, in yeah, she did in the younger cast, in the first class cast. She played Mystique.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I was gonna say
I just because I
well-
still think of the old cast. I think
Right.
of like Patrick Stewart's X-Men, and
She's in Days
Yeah.
of Future Past 2 and Apocalypse, the newer series.
yeah, she plays younger Mystique. And no, Mystique does not turn invisible. That is not.
when you
Look,
said invisible,
I don't
looked
know
really
anything.
off there.
You can tell I'm not an X-Men fan. I think she's the only
No,
character
but-
I was interested in, though. Other than obviously
You know,
Wolverine.
she's a shapeshifter. She's a
She can
She's
look
a
like other
mistake.
people.
she can change herself into other people.
she's a mistake.
Nope.
No, Mystique.
I heard you say mistake.
You're a mistake.
Thanks.
You're a mistake.
I guess that's why I'm medium and not medium rare.
But medium rare is better.
Exactly. So I would be a mistake. I'm gonna head out.
I'm so ashamed. None of us can hear you.
So anyways, in other news, He-Man is coming
I
back.
love puns.
In which way?
Oh,
They're
God.
making it's Kevin Smith directing it.
I don't know who that
Um,
is.
You don't know Kevin Smith?
I don't
I
think
saw
so.
this coming when Netflix did She-Ra.
Kevin Smith did the Jay and
And-
Silent Bob stuff and
I'm
Oh.
not excited.
all that.
He is Silent Bob, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
He didn't just do it. He is Silent Bob. But we're gonna glance over that because
But he's doing He-Man?
we don't need He-Man, Kevin. We don't.
Yeah, it's coming to Netflix July 23rd.
I love you, dude, but we don't need He-Man. I don't know. Maybe you'll do good with it.
We'll see. Like, it could be decent. I mean, the new Thundercats that they did is not bad.
I didn't watch the new one.
The reiterations of
No, 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 wait.
Thundercats have actually come out pretty good, like surprisingly good with each new generation. You're just like, hey, no, this is actually okay. I haven't watched She-Ra yet. I do want to talk about so She-Ra. If I know, I mean, this was before my time, so I might be wrong. But He-Man came out, and She-Ra was like his sister or cousin or whatever, and then she got her own series later. And yeah, win for the girls. This time, She-Ra came out as the first remake, and now it's made the hype for He-Man. So I just want to win for the girls. Not much. Really stupid win, but win for the girls.
Thing is, with He-Man, they gotta do Skeletor, right, you know? You can't mess up Skeletor. If you don't do
Yep.
Skeletor properly, it's not gonna work. Yeah, Skeletor.
I'm no longer mad. Kevin, do it. Make the thing. You've already made the thing. Release the thing. We need the thing because we need to torture Finger with it.
You thought you were talking to this Kevin.
Yeah, for a minute, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, whoa, wait. He's talking about...
No, not this Kevin. Kevin. Smith Kevin Smith. The silent one.
Silent Bob, if you would.
We'll call him Bob. Do it, Bob. Make the thing so we can torture our friend with it because he hates Skeletor.
We had a big Skeletor pop at Walmart, and I really wanted to get it just to have it. Now that
every time-
now that I know
'cause
this
every time-
information, I'm just gonna get it and send it to Dennis. Just put it on his
Every
desk.
time I go to Walmart, I check the pops and take a brief look at the games and everything. That's how I found my collection of the Critical Role pops. But but every time I walked through there and I'd see Skeletor, I'd be like, "You don't need to spend money on the joke. You don't need to spend money on the joke. He'll probably break it. You don't need to spend money on the joke."
He won't break it. I'll tell you that. Now I just want to find one on Amazon now. Just have it sent in. Just
So
tell him like I have a package coming.
Oh,
So he hasn't opened
So-
my packages.
which side of me are you on? That side,
You're right.
Yeah.
That side.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're pointing at
Okay.
him.
So you've seen it, but you haven't seen it. This will give all of you anxiety, and I love it.
You're gonna pick it up as it is. You're gonna pick it up as it is. Why are you the way that you are?
Oh
This
no.
hurts.
Oh,
this
no.
hurts me.
Oh no. You're
This
gonna
hurts
drop
me.
those. You're
Not
gonna
even-
drop those.
This is how I stack my Critical Role pops.
Why would you
That's
do that?
Grog.
I'm just
That's
waiting for an
Grog on
earthquake.
bottom.
Is
That'd
it
be a
'cause
great
Grog
alarm.
carries everything.
Yeah, it's just Grog carrying the rest of the party.
I sing phone all that.
Waiting for him to fall over as he puts them down. Just
Very
Yeah. See, if I had my pops, they'd be all organized and by sets.
I just love the feeling of anxiety that it gives people. It's just looking at it going, no.
be kind of cool to have a big version of Grog and do that. That way, it's not as anxiety inducing.
I'm still missing one child pop. That's the one where he's eating the eggs out of the container or the pod.
What's your favorite thing?
It's the only one I'm missing.
Andrew,
We're talking about Star Wars. I was like, child pop. And I was like,
he has a name.
Yeah, Grogu.
Why are you still calling him child?
Because on every pop, he's literally called the child. So it's the child pop. I know
because
they were made before
his name.
his name was invented. Yeah, but like they're still called the child in regards to the pops.
Yeah, but
So
he's not the child.
I call them the child pops because that's what they are.
Hey, come on.
He
Pop,
has a name.
Pop cereal should do a promotion where they just shape all their pops like pop figures.
Like Pops. Oh,
Or
talking about-
a pop figure.
Funko! Make a giant pop!
I was just thinking that too. But I
Or
was
just
thinking a
like
big
a
one,
Pops
you know?
cereal, or like a Pops cereal box. Like make a big one, make a Pops cereal box with Pops filling out of it. Hey Pops, make Pops. Uh,
Or you can just make pops from a regular show. It'd be fine.
That'd be
That
actually
would
kind of
be-
that would actually
that would be a
fitting pop
great
figure.
mashing. That'd be a great mashing. What pop is that? Pops. It's a pop pop.
Pops pop.
It needs to come with a soda.
I
I
can't
was just thinking that.
It needs to
Pop?
become
You
part
mean-
of a
you mean-
set.
You mean pops?
It's a pop
There needs
pop
to be a
pops.
pop. There needs to be a pop set where it's like a pop, a pops, some popcorn.
It's literally just pops holding a
Yeah.
pop and a pop.
This podcast
It's
popping.
it's just an old guy holding a soda with a box of pops in his lap. It's the pops pop. You can make custom pops. I kind of want to order a custom pops pop.
Yeah, they have the ability now. I think they're a little bit more expensive than the regular ones though.
Well, yeah, obviously custom
No,
stuff.
duh.
Isn't...
It's a custom pop. Of course, it's going to be more expensive, but worth it for a pops pop.
I need a Doge pop.
I think they already have one.
Well, if somebody, not anybody here, but somebody would finish my freaking logo, I could get my tattoo. I could make it into a pop. I could do all these things. I could start streaming, maybe make some stuff for my own YouTube channel. But, nobody here but somebody hasn't finished. It's Finger. If you didn't get all the hints, it's Finger.
What do you mean? Finger's here. He's with all of us.
Princess.
Be here
Always
tomorrow
with us.
editing the video.
Always watching.
Always watch.
He doesn't even have to edit this, and I'm pretty sure he's still gonna sit through it.
There's not many.
Like really edit it.
No,
like everything
I
else.
doubt. Well,
So there's a few
he
things.
might sit through it just to make sure we didn't flub anything and.
Make sure he doesn't have to be disappointed in us and whatnot. You know.
Doesn't have to be. He's going to be anyway, but that's a choice. He just wants to make sure he doesn't have to be, so it's extra insulting when he is. But that being said, we are coming close to time. We got
no.
more
I got
things?
more. I got more.
What do you got? What do you got?
More.
What do you got?
Speed round.
So, did either of you play Craxy Tennis? What?
Oh, excuse me.
Crazy Taxi. I don't know where I got Craxy
Yes,
Tennis
crazy,
from.
Crazy Taxi is amazing. Craxy
I've
Tennis.
played,
though.
I've played the heck out of Crazy Taxi, arcade and personal. I loved
Dreamcast.
it arcade, but crack tennis just sounds like the South Florida sport of choice.
Oh,
So next
And
question.
Dennis might have to edit that out.
Next question. What's crack? Did you play a game called Jet Set Radio?
yep.
That was my I think it still is my favorite Sega game of all time.
What is it?
Jet Set Radio. It's like you're on roller skates collecting paint cans, doing graffiti,
No.
racing. It's
really
it's really
No,
fun.
I played
I have
Tony
it on
Hawk's
Steam.
Underground 2, which was
Oh, yeah.
the bomb and pretty much the same thing,
But anyway,
but on a skateboard.
In real life.
Huh?
where were
In
you
real
going
life.
with this?
Yeah, where
Are
are
they
you going with
making another Crazy
or the
Taxi?
roller
So
skate?
anyway, they're considering doing reboots of both of those.
Oh, I would.
Yes. Give me
Crazy
give me
Taxi
a new,
at 1080p would be really good.
dude. I would buy driving gear like Simu gear. I would drive a wheel and everything and set up monitors to play Crazy Taxi again.
Crazy Taxi was
I
fun.
would
You
love to
gotta
Jet
play
Set
it right.
Radio.
Like if you haven't played arcade Crazy Taxi, you haven't
yeah.
played Crazy Taxi.
I still have it on my Xbox too, like the old arcade version.
I think I have it on my Steam. I think I have Crazy Taxi on my Steam. I might not. I had it on something.
I'm not watching.
I know I have Jet Set Radio on Steam. I don't know why I don't play it because it's my favorite Sega, and I loved playing it.
Sega.
What?
It was like $5. I'm like,
Did
yeah.
you remember that? I forgot what system it was on, but that Disney skating game at all?
No.
No, really?
No.
Oh,
Play it
that
now.
game was
No.
fun, dude. You give me like Tarzan, like Kid Tarzan. Or
Was it
Simba and
Was
stuff
it like
that.
skateboarding? Like a
you're
skate
actually-
game, or was it?
Imagine Tony Hawk, but with Disney characters.
We need
Where
to
does
play
one
this.
find
we need
this?
to find this and do this as a series on the channel.
What is
I
it
need
on?
this.
Not what-
Because
I
I
forgot
loved
what it
skate
was. It
games.
was a
I was
long time
terrible
ago.
at skating. I could not skate. I was too tall, too uncoordinated for it. Like I just could not skate.
I got worse
I
as
could-
my years
well,
went on.
I should say-
PS2, Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure. I believe
we're
that's
just
what
we're
it
just
was.
one
should say-
PlayStation away.
I could downhill. Like if I'm
wanna
not
make sure
propelling
this is good.
myself, I could skate fine, but I couldn't like trick skate. Like, yeah, I couldn't skate park skate.
Yeah, you could play Zerg from Buzz Lightyear. You had like Kid Tarzan.
Please,
Dude, this game was so
please.
fun.
I need to find a
Dude.
PS2.
Dude, I am getting this game and I am shredding it up as Kid Tarzan because absolutely.
You could play Rafiki from The Lion King.
Oh, done. Where is eBay?
What
Where
is
is
this
the
game?
eBays?
We're finding it. Check
Disney's
Steam.
Extreme Skate. You could play Timon and Pumbaa.
Where is the eBays?
This game was actually kind of fun. I remember watching this trailer is bringing back so many memories.
want to get a
It's
PS2
the Extreme
regardless.
Skate Adventure.
Yo,
Good lord, man. It's a PlayStation 2 game. Of course it was. It was
Dude.
made by Toys for Bob, who made most of Disney and Nickelodeon's weird stuff.
yeah.
Amazon is selling a renewed PlayStation 2 Slim for $223.
This is
I have my PS2 still.
Jeez.
I have the fatty PS2.
I mean, I guess that's not too surprising, but
What's from Amazon though? It's not like a random person. For as old a console it is, for them to be still selling it.
I like how the next thing on my YouTube recommended after searching this is Madagascar any percent speedrun. Like, why? Why would you speedrun that game?
I still want to beat the original Lion King game.
Oh, on the NES?
Yeah,
Yes,
I bought it. I bought it for
original.
the Switch, and then people were telling me it's impossible to play.
It's pretty difficult.
I got that and
legit
Aladdin.
though. We are coming up on time. So you got more stuff?
One more.
Or are we calling it? One more.
One
Come
more.
on.
One more.
Speed round. And then we're going to go
Uh,
research and find that game because we're making that a thing.
So they just announced today that Lego is releasing a new product, and it's something that I want, and I know Dennis is gonna want. They made the Lego Infinity Gauntlet finally. It's like a full. It's like a full gauntlet display.
How much is it?
I haven't checked the price of it.
Gotta
Let me
be
look.
around 100.
she normally.
Let me look.
I need a bucket of green Legos
Scrubs up.
and a really rainy afternoon.
So it's $80.
$80? Really? I thought it
No,
would
no, wait, never mind.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. That's the actual Infinity Gauntlet from GameStop.
Wait, the real life Infinity Gauntlet?
With the stones? That's amazing.
That's a steal.
I was only $10 off. It's $70.
Oh, that's
It's
even better.
It's 590 pieces.
So I want to build Hulk fists
Personally, I don't have another game.
to go with it, and then just do like a Lego battle. So I just want to put them both together and then punch each other's fists and see which one breaks. So like I said, I need a bucket full of green Legos and a very rainy afternoon.
Yeah,
And probably like some boxing gloves to build it around so you don't break your knuckles.
so you can move the fingers on it to make it snap. Make it look like it's snapping.
Cool.
Oh, it's cheaty Legos, isn't it? It's like
No.
Legos with extra special parts just for the thing that you're making. That's not Legos.
I think we have a guest star.
Just, it gets so bright.
We have a guest
Hey,
star.
nobody told him we were talking about him.
We definitely weren't talking about you.
We're definitely not still talking about you.
Hey, come say bye
for the No.
podcast.
But on that note, it is time. We got to cut out. This is going to stretch longer than ever. But that means we'll have him here for the rest of the content this evening. Or this week, I should say.
I gotta get him to say goodbye.
Content for the content.
Content with the content. Content with the content. We need to get a shirt that just says content with the content in like metal band letters. So like that really content with the content.
Content.
I'm content with that.
By the way, this is called the Popcast. That's what we're naming this episode.
Oh,
A wild fingers appeared over there somewhere.
I thought you were gonna do it in person.
Do cut though. Or are you getting him on? You getting him on to say goodbye?
Yeah.
He's so big. There he is. Why is half of
Hey,
everything...
Dennis.
Yeah.
Hey, Dennis, say goodbye.
Kid alone.
Hello?
Hello.
Say goodbye.
Hello?
We're ending.
Say goodbye, Dennis.
Goodbye, Dennis.
Okay.